I just kept thinking about how everyone tells me how I can't do it. Nothing I do is good enough.
The most powerful tool that you have right now in your life, in your body, is your mind. That's why the enemy fights you in your mind. The devil doesn't have to tie you up for you to be bound. He just has to tie up your head. With stress, with worry, with aggravation, with low self-esteem, with pettiness, with anger, with hostility, with rebellion, and he can make you physically sick because your mind is sick.
Well, Sydney, your first time here on the Olympic track, a big moment for you. How do you describe what we saw out there?
It's hard coming to a place like this. So many people, so much expectations. The rain, the change in weather. I'm sick, I have a cold. There's just so much going on that it's a lot to take in and a lot to process and a lot to deal with at the same time. So, yeah, I'm losing my voice.
You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind. 99% of people are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true.
Now I'm just out of breath, and all the exercises in between were really rough, especially the sit-down push press circuit. It was bad, because I felt like crying. I wanted to give up, but I knew that I couldn't give up. It wouldn't make me any better if I gave up. So I just had to power through it and get it done, and I helped my friends along, and I knew that it was worth it in the end. And now that it's done, I feel so glad and so good for myself. Now I know that I am able to do it, and I know that if he throws this back at us, I know that I will be able to do it again in the future.
With the event that has always been your best, you won the gold in London floor exercise. You took the silver today, so the floor is your baby.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been my favorite event, but it's funny, when I was younger, when I was 6 years old, they wanted to move me up to the level 4, but they held me back because I was the weakest on floor. So it wasn't always my best, but I just loved it the most, and I worked the hardest at it.
When you go through the natural disappointments and frustrations, when things don't work out the way you expected, when people betray you or disappoint you or hurt you, what happens is, all cynicism is, all skepticism is a protective device that says, I don't want to get my hopes up because I don't want to feel that drop of disappointment. I don't want to feel the loss. I don't want to feel the hurt. So when people tell me I'm cynical, I'm pessimistic, I look at them and say, listen, let's be honest, you're gutless. It doesn't take any courage to think things don't work and they're wrong and they're terrible and never fixed, because you'll never be disappointed because you'll never take any action, so it won't change and it's self-fulfilling. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in. Just fit in with everybody else. Dress like them, walk like them, act like them, eat like them, go where they go, think like they think, do what they do. And once you've neutralized your uniqueness, you don't need courage. It takes courage to be different. It takes courage to go where you've never gone before. For some of you, it took courage to come to this conference. It takes courage to get you outside of the bar. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. People don't talk about people that don't win. If you win, they're going to talk about you. Do you have the courage to stand there though the storms keep raging and the people get to talking, and you stand there and say, I've come too far to turn around? It takes courage.
So Antonio, he plays the videos of us, right? And we watch ourselves. And half of us, more than half of us, aren't satisfied with what we see. And that's sad. It shouldn't be like that. So, for me personally, I need to find it in myself to not quit during whatever I'm doing and tell myself, I know I can do it, but there's always that voice in your head telling you that you can't. But for me, I need to overcome that every day. So if I could give myself advice, it would be to never quit during a set and finish no matter how bad it hurts.
And I'm just wondering, in this weak, watered down, mediocre society that we live in today, in this reality TV world we live in today,
I'm wondering if there's anybody left that's got the courage to say, after all I've been through and all my parents have been through, I didn't come through all of that just to fit in with normalcy. I have the courage to go after my dream.
I got through the first out of the 6 for the 300, and I was really tired, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. But then Maddie was also my partner for that too, and she just kept on pushing for me, and I started crying, and I felt like I couldn't do it. And then I went, after like 3 or 4, I went to the bathroom and I puked, and then everyone else was cheering me on through the last like 1.5, and I finally did it. And Antonio was proud, and I felt really proud of myself.
Do you have the courage to act outwardly on what you see inwardly? Or will you die a dreamer? Will you die on the verge and on the edge and in the land of coulda, woulda, and shoulda?